mà pa còn ra cái nào phải phải tập thao đấy
thì mong quá ấy
tạo tạo quay tài kềไปหมอกเลยcái con mỡ sòn là cả
đừng bị bẹt lừa cái đấy
For over 50 years, civil war and human rights violations in Burma have resulted in displacement. Hundreds of thousands of people have fled across the border to neighbouring countries as refugees, while hundreds of thousands more are displaced in their own country. Time after time, there have been calls and cries to silence the fires and resettle the displaced.
nhớ cái gì mua bé bùi tới là pon phu nó tăng đó mua bùi tới pon phu không có bùi một cái như đường quan đó bỏ sọt cái thấu bỏ là lồng đắm đàm để họ chọt lên mình câu nó có thì cũng pho được mua thì tắc cái cha tao khơi thì nó màu có to thì tới là pon phu.
This village is in one of the 3 Mon refugee settlement areas, located in 12 separated ceasefire zones. In 1995, after nearly 50 years of armed struggle, the New Mon State Party, or NMSP, became the 14th ethnic political group to reach ceasefire agreement with the Burmese military regime, currently called the State Peace and Development Council. Similar to other agreements, the NMSP were allowed to retain their arms and keep troops within their designated territories.
They don't start political solution. They just allow to make business and some area development around in our Mon area. There's no political solution now.
After the ceasefire, we can travel every place where we want, and also so we can meet with the villagers. We get good opportunity to keep in touch and then with the villagers and women.
They can walk and travel here and there safer than before. We have got beneficial in the ceasefire time. But another side, there have many, still have many human rights violations in one area, also in another area. There still have. This is not good for our Mon people, for our country.
Not much change. After the ceasefire and before ceasefire, yeah, it's the same.
People who are staying in the resettlement site, they are facing a big problem about hair. Now in the national NGO from Thailand, they have stopped to give assistance to the 3 resettlement site. Also the NGO from inside Burma, they cannot reach in the resettlement site.
So in terms of livelihood, so we found it's a difficult for the Mon people. In the current NMSP control area, the land are not so good. The mountain is very steep, and the population is also overcrowded if we compare with the land. So only 20%, 30% of the people get the land. but they cannot produce enough product and they cannot sell their product. Similarly, in the wine resettlement area, the people are totally isolated from the outside community where
จับมาโคลนเพื่อมองหลายปอกโคลนหลายบางปอกโคลนบางมุสิเริงมองตามเขาตามหินปนกว่าจับมาหล่อเนี่ยจับอย่างเงี้ยซื้ออย่างก็ได้ตอนเราเก็บป้าแต่ที่ซื้อปนบ่อฮะที่ซื้อปนให้ดาวแท้กี่ตายแหละ
Hai cái hạo mua này cái hà hong prai nợ cái bọt người ta tình hong cái tay hà hong prai cái bọt người ta tình như qua thì cạo lên chạc người ta cũng ngay cái lại cái đấy nha xịt cái lưng đấy mình cầm bơ để tạo nào phụ có tạo tạo thì bao phụ cái xịt bao đây được quả bằng cầu thì nhau cái này cái hang mua thì ham ai đi xem cái am này giờ cái am này ôm xiềng của lên hầm chè này chọc tháp chay chọc của lên mình cái mong nào đây.
While many people have left ceasefire areas to continue their journey of displacement onwards into Thailand, the space has been filled by an endless influx of new arrivals from SPDC-controlled areas, where human rights are denied.
Cha của chơi cũng ngại muốn đốt kìa cho bà làm con mà tìa đấy sâu à ấy cha tao không ăn ngấu à mời bà đây cái câu thì cũng ngại cái đường bờ thì để rào để bà con rẻ
riêng về từ từ để đại còn để xa như vậy để lại như vậy đó khuyên thì tại phần lao của toàn phương bộ thì mà để đại nó không thì như nào có clip được gặp cả đó tại được gặp với một thì để không để đại của tại phần bộ thì mà để đại để clip được gặp với
คนป้อนพวกเต้ก็เด็ดแซมกลึงเกล้าอยู่เรื่องกว้านกำเด็ดชีกเรื่องกำกับปูป้อนเด็ดชีกหลังตบเวิร์กตัวแต่มุ่งจะเรื่องร้องกับตีสะในรีปุยม้วนเน่าก็เด็ดชีกเรื่องต้มตับเรื่ององค์สมุทรแซมมากรับอยู่เรื่องกว้านเรื่ององค์สมุทรเกล้าโกยเรื่องกว้านเท่านูก็เด็ดจับเรื่องแบบตีสะรีเรื่องจ้าก็ไอ้ก็ตีปวดอายุในเรื่องกว้านเราจะอันตรานก็เด็ดขัดตันปูปวดปนก้อนลงเด็ดตุย
After the withdrawal of the NMSB soldiers, the SPDC regime has deployed more troops to the areas formerly controlled by the MON. Although in the name of development and security, villagers pay a high price for the costs of militarization.
cũng này mai nôm được quản đi soi người rồi nhổ ấy plei thì đi bên ta có ấy tàu sinh đạn apata ăn mán cạo cái dầu á lôn mán thì để piao có để tạc là cái tàu cá ăn mà cái xịa cũng máu âm này cạo cái lông máu á
chó mà lưu cái chó được bẹt mà rồi mà tao lạc ba lạc mà làm là lưu phê lưu clon mọi nó đâu son người càng sọ càng thực phải họ xuân này
mà ngày tới có để lồn cạo củi lồn để lồn đây lẩu đây là phải nấu mong củi rồi có lòi cho này.
At the same time, SPDC resumed its counterinsurgency campaign in response to a MON splinter group that took up arms in frustration at the lack of political development after the ceasefire. Unfortunately, villagers are the targets. This woman's husband was accused by SPDC of giving support to the splinter group.
Nó được xây này là xây họ nó đã tới máu nhạt mồm là sao có khi nó mồm này để xây họ này con một con một cậu là cái lòng máu của cơ châu mà ta
ASEAN's schedule for Burma to become chair in 2006 has become an informal deadline for the transition to democracy. The proposed economic cooperation strategy for the Mekong sub-region also requires a more stable political climate in Burma. The military regime is under pressure and therefore needs support from the Karen National Union, the strongest armed opposition group, to legitimize the National Convention, that is, to draft a new constitution.
Kalau orang pihak yang saya bela sahaja. Jangan di jalan matu. Tapi jauh jauh dua mau. Jauh jauh dua. Jangan minat jual. Mahal dulu sendiri. Siapa nasi sendiri. Dah mesti lagi. Bermana kia jauh mau. We can try to make political solution by dialogue. We have to join hand with our ethnic alliance and the groups, political party. We want to allow all parties, especially NLD also, to attend in the National Convention. All groups, all ethnic group also. It's not like that. We see that's unworkable.
I still remember the day we heard there's going to be a ceasefire. I remember looking at everyone's faces. You look into their eyes, so bright with hope. Peace? It's such a beautiful word. Don't just lie to us and let us dream with something that won't be sustained. Don't let us hope and just grab it away.